Okay, so the map you want to go into if you want to learn piece control, or even practice it on a daily basis to make sure it goes into your gameplay, is Raiders Piece Control Map V3. But don't go anywhere, I'm going to show you how to do these courses properly. Because you can do these courses in any way you like, you can end up doing them badly for your overall gameplay. We're going to pick up a pump and an SMG and we're going to get going. Number one, you spawn here. For an example of how you might do this one badly, a lot of people will run up to it, they'll run over to it, they'll edit full like this, they'll full box the bot, and they'll kill the bot. This is not what we want. What you want to do instead is use the cones, reach far out, cone him from as far away as possible, and then you're going to run up to it. Make sure you got a cone beneath you for piece control. You're going to peanut butter like this. You're going to place the walls, you're going to jump and hit the bot, so you don't get hit at all. You can repeat this, and you can even do it at the window if you want. Reset, boom. The bot has zero chance to cheat you, he's coned from this point. Number two has a bit more freedom. So on this one, the bot spawns just above you here. So what I normally do is I normally double edit up, place a wall, full box the bot like this, and then duck and over the top of the window edit. What you don't want to do is triple edit up normally and appear in the bot's face and then try and full box them, because you're going to get one pumped. You can also go around the side like this and just try and mix it up a little bit, but always make sure you're protected on this one. By the way guys, when you get back to the spawn area, we're dancing. Number three is one of my favourite ones. What you're going to do here is you're going to place a wall, you're going to window edit here, you're going to full box the bot like that. You're going to kill the bot, then you're going to bring cones round first, place the wall, window edit. It has to be the side window edit though. So let's try that again. We're going to place the wall, we're going to go round like this. We're fully protected, we can dip around the corner, hit him. Then we're going to extend our cones round the corner, place the wall, edit the wall, and place the other wall. That's the most effective way to box someone, because at the moment we've hit them. This is as if we've just hit them. So this is them running away through that wall, and we're going to extend our cones out, and boom. The reason you don't want to do the middle edit is, as you can see, it's it's a lot easier for them to shoot you if you do the middle window edit. The side window edit is so much more effective. I'd recommend running these quite a couple times until you feel like you're getting into a flow state with each one. If you get to the point where you're not messing it up and you do it perfectly, taking no damage, not messing up a single edit, maybe 3 or 4 times in a row, you can probably move on to the next one. Make sure you do this daily guys, it will help, trust me. You will start seeing these piece control moves in your gameplay. This one is from the top, and the mistake you don't want to make is running into the box when we box them, because this is just going to give them opportunity to fire at this. Instead, we want to box from the top like this, and then we can dip behind this and hit a nice shot. Number 5, you can play it similar to number 2 by doing this and full boxing the bot like that way, or alternatively, you can do it like this. I do prefer the side window edit once again though in this scenario. This next one is actually a side jump one. What we're going to do here is we're going to place a wall, we're going to edit it, we're going to side jump, but we're going to cone the bot right here, and then we're going to place the wall and catch ourselves on the floor. Obviously make the window edit, that's the protected one, right? And then we're going to repeat. You can do it off of peanut butter as well. I believe this one's number 7, and this one you're just going to box at the bot. You're going to window edit, box up the bot like this, and then you can go around shooting from any angle as long as it's protective. This one's a really basic one, and I don't personally find it too useful, but I'd suggest doing it anyway if you're just learning piece control. Be careful not to do this edit, because in game this is the opponent's ramp and they can just flip it straight into your face. The last of the basic piece controls is this one right here. What we're going to do here is make sure we have all the piece around the area, then we're going to double edit down like so. We're behind the wall, we got right hand peek, and we can hit him. It's similar stuff with the left stuff. We're going to find all our walls, we're going to drop down like this, and we're just going to try and hit a nice peak above the cone. It is imperative we don't run in like this, okay guys? On to the more advanced drills. So this one is on a ramp, and it's first of the advanced drills. So what we're going to do is we're going to double edit like so. We're then going to do a wall to the side, and we're going to place all of our cones around like this. We're then going to place walls, and we're going to edit through the walls and box up the bot. We're still kind of really protected down here, so we can hit a nice shot. This one's really hard, but once you get the hang of it, it's going to be so useful in games, trust me. Second on the list is this one right here. Right here, I prefer to go up editing, and then we're going to make sure we get all the piece control. We're going to window edit to the side again, and we're going to hit a nice shot. Always a right hand peek, guys. You can do lots of variations for this. I personally like to just mix it up a little bit, get to the bot in unique ways, and then box them up when I get up there. Number 3 of the advanced drills, we're going to come around here, we're going to box up the bot like this from a nice safe window edit. We're going to hit the bot, we're going to drop down, and we're going to box up the bot again. This is to indicate people going down after they hit you a large amount. So we're going to double edit back down, we're going to box them up. On this one, I like to get inventive, and you can pretty much change it to whatever level you're at. I personally like to triple edit down and box them up from here. But if you're not that high level, you can just double edit down like this, place a wall, edit it, and box up the bot like that. Just make sure whatever you do, you're taking no damage. You can even use ramps like this. It's really fun. That's an example of a good peanut butter peak. Good peanut butters are harder to do than windows. That's why we're sticking with windows. You can drop down and just box at the bottom normally. But ramps can work very well in beast control situations. Just make sure whatever you do, it is well protected. We're almost halfway through the advanced drills now. What you're going to want to do here is just make sure you place a wall straight away. You're going to drop down the wall, place the wall straight away. Just window edit and box at the bot. This one's not complicated at all. I'd recommend going for a side window edit again. And that's pretty much the whole lot on this one. Number 7 is actually quite interesting. You can either do a side jump like this and box at the bots like so. That wasn't a very protected peak, but if you wanted to, you could do a lot more of a protected peak than that. Or alternatively, you can do a side jump. We're going to place the walls round, we're going to go up like that, and we're going to be on his layer, and we can full box him and kill him. I find number 8 the least useful out of the entire ones, but it is useful for boxing up the bot. But we did that earlier. I don't know if you know this, but we can actually cone the bot from over here. So if we do our crosshair right, we can cone the bot from all the way over here, and we can window edit and proper fully box the bot up. Then we can do a nice peek and kill him. The only thing I'd really practice in this one is the act of coning the bot up from really far away. That is the main takeaway from this one, and I honestly think this one's one of the least useful ones. Number 10 is another side jump one. As you can see, we're aiming to get up here now. So what we're going to do, we're placing the cones and ramps. We can actually place a wall behind the ramp to give us extra protection. And then we're going to side jump, where we can hit a lovely box. Window edit. Again, like I said before, one side jump will probably be better than the others, but you'll get the hang of it after a couple times. Number 11 is quite interesting. We're starting combining some of those drills. So what we're going to do first is we're going to box up the bot using a nice window edit. We're going to take the wall, then we're going to drop down, and we're going to place the wall and kill the bot. Because we're kind of showing that he's dropped down after we've hit him. We've hit him 100, he's dropped below, and we're now picking him back up and killing him. This is really useful for tracking opponents in fights, and it's definitely one of my favourite ones. Number 12, I like to start off with a cone, because we're kind of figuring that he's above here already, but he's going to have moved backwards by that point. And then we're going to tarp around this area with cones and just box him up and kill him. All these scenarios are getting used to where the bot would be in different situations, or where the humans would be in different situations. And then when you're in-game, I often find after time practicing this, I go on autopilot and end up doing piece control I never even knew I could do. Alright, 13 is pretty interesting. You see the bots down here. We're going to start by double editing, and then we can double edit down, making sure we stay behind this wall. This wall's incredibly important. We can dip behind it and hit the bot a nice shot. What we want to make sure we do is not take any damage during these fights. So if you can come up to it and crouch, that actually might be even better. We can even build a wall there so we can't block us off. Second last drill today is this one right here. This is just a basic one, triple edit. We're going to window edit, we're going to cone him, and we're going to hit him a nice shot. Like so. Now this one's pretty simple, I'm going to be honest. You can just do whatever you want up there, like it don't really matter. Then we're going to box the bot from the top like this and hit him a lovely shot. Please don't make this make a full editing course in, because if you full edit course him in a game, you would be getting beamed there. The final part of the map is the piece control tunnels, and I love these. It gets you used to claiming all the builds around you, and especially for warming up, this map is perfect. It just repeats over and over again, so you can go for as long as you like. It's very editing intense, so that's really good for warming up. Now these ones are pretty self-explanatory, and it literally just requires you to edit through any builds that you see. The good thing about these free building maps is that these are pretty much your free choice. You can go through them however you want. Speaking of free building, you can combine some of these building techniques in a free build map, and this one on the screen is perfect for your every needs. It's zero input delay, and you can free build by yourself or with up to 4 different players. You can even go slow speed when you're learning retakes, or go fast speed if you're feeling really confident. All this is part of a wider plan to warm up your Fortnite game, And if you want to learn about the best warm-up routine, click the video on screen right now. It is a banger, ladies and gentlemen, trust me.